Charlotte, North Carolina. 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. A quick trip here for the Rockets, just one game away before heading back to Houston.
And they also come into this game looking for their second win in as many days. So last night was a very successful one for this group.
They may be a little worn down having to go out there for the second time in 24 hours, but, you know, that win last night might give them a boost of energy and have them feeling pretty good.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in the points.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Playing alongside James Harden, a lot less pressure, too, on Dwight Howard to carry the load offensively these days. It's certainly Clark made things easier for him.
Not only easier, I think it's been more comfortable for him as a secondary scorer. Rolling to the rim, crashing the offensive glass, those are things he can do at a high level for a lot longer, I think.
Batum, good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And Beverly kicks to Howard. Ariza outside. Back to Howard. Outside, Walker. From outside the arc. And he gets it to go. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Howard. Jefferson with some nice D.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Shot is no good. Good D by Howard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
Here's Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Ariza.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jefferson's shot is off.
And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
Walker the pass to Williams. It's tipped. And stolen by Howard. Here's Ariza. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
Feeds it to Lynn. Banked in off the glass. Lynn's got his first points of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth. And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender and also better at playing without the basketball. Remember, you got 5 guys out there, only 1 ball. Sometimes your chemistry can improve when a guy doesn't need the basketball to be effective.
Here's Lynn, following the basket by Dwight Howard. The feed to Zeller. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Kaminsky misses.
And, you know, for the Rockets, a nice pairing with James Harden and Trevor Ariza. Ariza, a spot-up shooter and defender, while Harden arguably the premier offensive creator in the league. I mean, they really complement each other well.
Here's Lamb. Charlotte no good that time either. Ariza with the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And he gets it to go. Rockets leading by 3. Beverly. The pass to Howard. It's stolen by Lamb. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Now here's Lynn. For the 3. And Lamb with the basket on the assist by Lynn. Lamb's got his second basket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And guys, over his first 3 seasons, no question Jeremy Lamb has been a major disappointment. Clark, his game simply didn't seem to evolve at all over that time.
Well, that's why scouting is an inexact science. You know, he was a major piece in that James Harden trade, Kevin, a few years back, but just hasn't found the traction anticipated for him.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Jones kicks to Decker.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And the basket by Jones.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Lynn's shot is off.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Passes it to Kaminsky. Top of the key.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Hairston. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one. Thornton.
Lawson has the open look. No good with the triple. And stolen by Lawson. To the paint. Hairston with the steal. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And stolen by Lawson. Taking a look at the Rockets. Decker is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Lawson. Then it's Thornton. And it's Capella in a center. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Houston in the lead. The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. No good with the wing jumper. And Jones slams it home.
Terrence Jones.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's